Hi, this is Mrs. Oakley, and today we're going to look at Unit 8, Lesson 12. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to find an equivalent fraction, or equivalent expression using the associative property. What is the associative property? Well, again, like the commutative property, there's two different forms, the addition and multiplication. So this one states that the grouping of numbers or variables does not affect the sum or the answer. What does that mean? Well, that just means here, if I have 7 plus 8 plus 2, it's the same as saying I can change where the parentheses, I can group different numbers because in the end, we end up adding all of it anyways. So instead of saying 8 plus 2 in the parentheses, I can say 7 plus 8 in the parentheses plus 2. I still have the same numbers. I still have the same values. It's still going to get the same sum or same answer. So look in here, 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 7 is 17. 7 plus 8 is 15, plus 2 is 17. They're equal. All right, let's look at an algebraic expression. So if I say A plus B plus C in parentheses, I can change the grouping and I can say A plus B plus C is all equivalent, okay? Now, I can't do this if I have part multiplication and part addition. I have to do it if it's all addition or all multiplication. Okay, so what does it mean for the associative property of multiplication? It's the same thing. The group of numbers or variables. Oh, I can't spell today. Does not affect the product or the answer. So what does that mean? Well, that means if I say 8 times 5 times 4, it's the same as saying 8 times 5 times 4. Doesn't matter how I group them, I'm still going to get that same answer. So let's make sure that's true. Okay, 5 times 4 is 20, times 8 is 160. 8 times 5, let's put some space here, is 40. 40 times 4 is 160. Here's an example. I'm going to go like this because otherwise if I put a multiplication or an X for the multiplication sign, you're going to think that I want to have another variable. So A times B times C is the same as saying A times B times C. Okay? All right, let's practice this. Okay, so all I'm going to do is change the grouping. I'm going to keep everything the same otherwise. So for this one, I'm just going to say, instead of having the parentheses at the beginning, I'm going to say 16 plus, and I'm going to group 9 plus 24. Okay, change the grouping. I'm going to say 2x plus 1, group it, plus 4x. All right, here we go. I want you to pause this video and then I want you to try these two problems and then come back and see if you got them correct. Okay, so all you should have done was change the parentheses, the order of the parentheses. So 7 times 16 times 5. Okay, so in parentheses, we have 1/3 times P times Q. So I can change it and I can say 1/3 times P times Q. That one's a little tricky. All right, you are all set with Unit 8, Lesson 12. I'll see you back here for Lesson 13. Go ahead and head back to Classcraft, and I'll see you for the next lesson.